A former prep school student convicted of sexually assaulting an underage classmate is heading back to court in just a few hours. Owen Labrie is out on bail pending appeal in a case that brought national attention to a notorious upperclassman tradition that some say was called the senior salute. But Labrie's recent conversation with the journalist on a train led prosecutors to claim he repeatedly broke a mandatory curfew. CBS News legal expert Rikki Klieman is with us. Rikki, good morning.
Good morning.
This is such a strange story. How did this all come about?
He's on a train that is an MBTA train, like a trolley, going from Cambridge to Boston. He starts to talk with a woman who's a reporter. He knows she's a reporter, and he tells them that he was in town visiting his girlfriend at Harvard for brunch. So the woman reporter, when she gets done with the conversation, tweets it out. And the tweets then get grabbed. Prosecution does the right thing. Prosecution says he's in Boston. Let's look at what he was doing there. Let's look at his curfew. They get all of the bus depot hours, and they see that he has violated his curfew 8 times.
This is a dumb mistake by him, right? And his parents for letting him do this.
Well, it may be a really dumb mistake, and it may be this whole idea of the arrogance of the young man. And one of the things that I find interesting when you look at the paperwork is the girlfriend story is curiously missing from the paperwork.
What does that tell you?
Yeah.
Well, what it tells me is that either his lawyers are trying to give the best possible light to why he was gone. And by the way, he did call pretrial services. He got permission for these trips. The thing is, he says that the trips were to see legal counsel, and they don't want to name the legal counsel. And he says that the trips were for educational purposes. He had, the curfew is interesting. It's 5 p.m. till 8 a.m. Right. So he says that he cannot pursue online education and have meetings with professors unless he gets permission to extend his hours. Well, we know what the judge is going to think about that.
What happens if his bail is revoked? What happens then?
Well, he got a gift, okay? He got bail pending this appeal being decided. This is a gift. So instead of obeying the rules, he decides he has his own rules. So what could happen? He could get his bail revoked. He's going in. The judge could keep the conditions the same, and then he has to obey the curfew. Or the judge could do something in the middle by modifying the conditions. If I'm that judge, I'm pretty angry now because the arrogance that we saw, according to, I think, the judge at the trial and the sentencing, is what we see today.
It's interesting that he would talk to a reporter knowing it's a reporter and reveal that information.
No, they're not your friends when they're working.
Excuse me.
Well, that's present company excluded.
Yeah. How was the St. Patrick's Day parade yesterday?
It was great. I have tired feet.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
Well, you
Rikki
looked great.
Klieman. Thank you very much.